That is why it is told that we are marching from truth to truth, from a lower truth to a higher truth, not from error to truth. There are three steps, you see, there are three levels. The first level is when I am in this world. So when I am in this world is true to me. Whatever I see, whatever I feel, whatever I do, it's very true to me. This is the only existence which I know. This is the only thing which I feel. And I don't have any questions about this world, that is this true or is this false? No question. I know this is this. Okay, this is my body, this is my mind, and this is me, this is my intellect, and this is totally me, and this is you, and this is this world. And it goes on, just like any normal person. Now there is a second level. The second level is when these questions or my inquisitiveness comes, that I'm not satisfied with this world and I want to know if there is something beyond it. And I begin to search someone who can show me the way, who can guide me, and who can help me to realize the truth, if there is something beyond this, what I see. This is the second level. Now, during this, when someone is in the second level, what happens is that there is a clash, there is a tug of war, so to say. The old mind, which is accustomed to take the world for granted, okay, this is true and there is no other second true, or there is nothing outside this. So the old mind, it pulls me back. And now this new mind which is created, which wants to know that if there is something greater than what I see, if there is some truth which I cannot really see or feel, the new mind tries to find out that, to reveal, to discover, to seek, to feel. So when someone is in this second level, what happens is that there is a tug of war. There is a clash between not the world and me, not someone outside and me. The tug of war is within myself. The chaos or that fight which is going on is not with the external world and the internal world, or not with someone outside and me. It is within my mind. The old mind, which is accustomed to take this world as the ultimate truth, this what we see, what we feel, and this enjoyment and everything as the ultimate, and the new mind, which is not satisfied with this world and wants to discover something greater, to know something, if there is something beyond this world. The fight is between these two, my mind, the old mind, and the new mind. Now here is the problem. The problem is not elsewhere, because this new mind wants to discover new things, new truths, and the old mind wants to pull me back, that come to your old place. And this is where we face some trouble, and this is at times it becomes very much painful, even painful, not physical pain. I'm talking of the mental pain or the mental suffering, that my old mind is dragging me backwards and my new mind is trying to come out of that shackle and to discover new things, new horizons, new truths. So this is the second, and the clash or the problems or the tug of war is in this plane, the second plane. Now when I go beyond this, when I cross this second level and I discover the truth, I discover myself, when I know myself that I am Brahman, that is the third level. then what happens? During the second level, what does one do? One gives up. Okay, no, this is not true, so I'm not going to indulge myself in this. This is not true. I'm not going to give my time into this. This is not true. I'm not going to spend my time in this. This is not true. I'm not going to waste my mind or my energy in this. Rather, I want to meditate. I want to give some more time in discrimination between the self and the non-self. I want to give some more time in chanting. I want to give some more time in doing spiritual things. So he goes on negating the world, this material world. He goes on negating the worldly pleasures. That doesn't mean that he or she will not eat or he or she will not wear good clothes. Everything he or she will do, but he will not indulge himself too much to spend more time in getting physical pleasure, getting some very good food. Or no, what is needed, okay, done. And now I want to spend the rest of the time in knowing myself, discovering myself, to know the reality of this world, of this universe. So it negates this world which it has for so long known as truth. So there is the old truth and the new truth, and it goes from the older to the newer one. And that is what Swami Vivekananda says, that we are all marching from truth to truth, not from error to truth. The earlier truth which we knew, that this is real, this what we are seeing is real, that is also truth, but that is a lower truth, and we are marching on to a higher truth. So the moment we march on to higher truth, we have to leave the lower truth. Like, when you go upstairs, you are going to a two-storied building. So when you are approaching the higher stairs, you have to leave the lower stairs. You have to leave them. But leaving them means that you are accepting the higher thing. The next, when you are putting your step on the first stair, you are leaving the floor. When you are putting your step on the second stair, you are leaving the first stair. When you are putting your step on the third stair, you are leaving the second stair. So leaving the lower one means accepting the higher one. And that is why it is told that we are marching from truth to truth, from a lower truth to a higher truth, not from error to truth. So gradually when we go, and when ultimately we reach to that point, which is the ultimate, the absolute, which is known as Atman or Brahman, the cosmic consciousness, then what happens? Then I see that this whole universe is in reality Brahman. When I feel myself, when I identify myself one with Brahman, when I come to feel that I am verily that Brahman, then I also feel that this whole universe, the entire cosmos, is in fact Brahman. So far what we have been negating, that this is not true, okay, there it is not true. All the things which we have been negating, we then begin to accept. Why? Because everything is verily Brahman. It's not only that I am verily Brahman. The truth is, everything is verily Brahman. Sarvam khalu idam Brahma. Whatever we see, we feel, is verily that Brahman. So, that is why it is said, Vedanta believes in universal acceptance. Why? Why universal acceptance? Because everything in reality is Brahman. So you cannot deny anything. Everything is Brahman. So that is the third level and the ultimate level. So all our troubles, or this change, or this chaos, or this tensed position or tensed things, these are all in the second level. When there is a fight between the old mind and the new mind, the new mind wants to know or wants to go to a higher truth, and the old mind, it pulls the new mind back. But with time, with sincerity, with my perseverance, with my practice, this state gradually settles down. With the passage of time, this tensed or this mind which will become chaotic at times, it will gradually settle down and it will lead me to that ultimate truth.